Hello and welcome to my new channel, the Redmen Jackcast, and today I'll be starting a new series which basically covers football as a whole, mainly focusing in on my team, Liverpool FC. Although I do have a posh southern accent, my dad's from Liverpool, and I do kind of like to think that I'm a true supporter, as I've suffered through the Roy Hodgson years, and if that's not a sign of a true supporter, then I don't really know what is, to be honest. The main premise of the show is to talk through a range of football news, but obviously focusing in on Liverpool, and I think let's just jump right into it. Yeah, Raheem Sterling's gotten into a little bit of trouble lately with Joe Gomez. They had a little bit of an altercation at St George's Park, which, if you don't know, is where England, like their international team, have their training and stuff when they're not in tournaments going away. So in the canteen, it's been sort of confirmed by Gareth Southgate that the rumours are true, and Sterling's come out and apologised. But from what I understand has happened is Joe Gomez has come up to him, offered him a handshake to just say, look, let's put it behind us, because on the game on Sunday they had a little bit of a altercation as well, which is just another heat of the moment thing. I think the handshake has been perceived by Sterling as a bit of a piss take, and it's not like a true, let's put it behind us sort of gesture from Gomez. But obviously, like anyone who knows Joe Gomez, and like from people who watch him day in and day out, and people who know him, obviously that would be so out of character for him. And I think that he's such a placid person that he would never do anything like that to intentionally wind Sterling up. It's obviously just a loss of temper, and I think Gareth Southgate's dealt with it really well. I think it had to sort of come out to the media, because let's be honest, it would have come out anyway. There's so many people in that canteen at St George's Park that would have told friends or family about it. It would have come out one way or another, and if he hadn't have sort of reprimanded Sterling, it would have looked weak to the other players, in my opinion. And Gareth Southgate sort of needs that sort of positive attitude and the backing of all the players, because I don't think that he's a particularly good manager, but with that belief from the players and the coaching staff around him, I think he'll ultimately do better. There was pictures that surfaced the other day of Gomez's, when he was in training, and he had a snood up, and there was a big scratch, I think it was on his right side, which came up from sort of down here up to his eye. I don't know if that was from the altercation with Sterling, but from what it looked like, it looked like a pretty bad kind of scratch, almost like he'd been scratched by a cat or something. Yeah, I don't think there's really too much else to be said. I think that Sterling and Gomez have sort of put it behind them for now, and hopefully they can both get past it. Next on our agenda today to talk about is Liverpool looking to sign Ryan Fraser. So Ryan Fraser, obviously, he's been brilliant for Bournemouth the past couple of seasons, and his contract's running down. I think it runs out in the summer. So Liverpool are obviously looking to sign him as I think he'd be a backup winger, obviously, because you've got Salah and Mane. He's not realistically going to get ahead of them. I think if we can get him on a free, it's a brilliant transfer, because he can definitely come in as an impact sub, and he's got a good delivery on him. He's quick, he's pacey, he's strong. I think that would be a great signing for us, and obviously because Liverpool are doing so much better now, we can obviously attract those sort of players on the free. But yeah, I don't really have too much else to say on the Fraser rumours, or the gossip, if you will. I think if it happens, it happens. It'll be great, and I can't see why he wouldn't want to go to Liverpool, obviously, unless Bournemouth come in with a huge amount of money, which I'm not sure that they will. They're obviously realistically not going to win anything at the moment, and even if he is a squad rotation player at Liverpool, he will have more of a chance to win trophies in his career. So next I want to talk about Bernardo Silva. Obviously, probably many of you have been sick of hearing it, to be honest, because it's disgusting and what I think he did was wrong. But he has been handed a £50,000 fine and a 1-match ban for the racist tweet that he made about his teammate Benjamin Mendy. And I think it's just ignorance on his part. Like, obviously he's a massive player and he's a role model to many people, and I think the FA have handed him the 1-match ban. Like, obviously it's against Chelsea, and I think that might be a big miss for City in that game. Obviously the form that Chelsea are in, they could really miss him, and I think if Chelsea do manage to nick a result or get a draw, he could be to blame for that in some way. In my opinion, £50,000 is not enough for him. He's probably on about £250,000 a week. It's nothing really, is it, for what is undoubtedly very racist, and especially to put it out on Twitter, where he has millions of followers, many of them kids and children who are looking for a role model. He's setting an example that is completely unacceptable. However, it is what it is. He's going to miss the game, he's going to have to pay the fine. Hopefully he'll learn his lesson, because I know he's done this before, where he's posted a picture when Mendy was in full black clothing and he said that Mendy's naked. Obviously nothing happened for that photo or that comment. Second time, I think he's got to learn his lesson, and if he doesn't, then Man City and Pep Guardiola will have to have serious words and some answering to do as well, because having someone like that in your ranks, even if they think it's acceptable and the friend thinks it's acceptable, it's not acceptable, especially if you're putting it out on social media. Apart from that, guys, I just wanted to thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far, there will be more content coming, hopefully weekly. I have got a full-time job, so I'm trying to fit everything in, and I am beginning to study for my accountancy exams, which I've been told by colleagues are very time consuming. I am looking to fit at least one video a week in and see how the channel grows, and obviously if it grows I'll try and do more and try and fit that in. But there will be more content, there will be hopefully other series if the channel grows. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, hit the little notification bell if you want to, obviously, and yeah, thank you very much.